Okay, so today we're going to look at that fourth objective. We're going to be down here, we're going to be multiplying both equations by something in order to eliminate variables. So skip over in your notes to the fourth objective. Okay, so if we look at this system of equations, 3 does not go into 4 evenly, and 2 does not go into 3 evenly. So we have no possibilities for just multiplying one equation in order to eliminate a variable. So what we have to do is look at one of the variables and find a least common multiple so that we can multiply both equations by something, get opposite coefficients, and add them together so it eliminates. Does anyone see something we could multiply the equations by in order to cancel out a variable? Brittany? 3 and negative 2. Okay, so if we did that, 3 times 2 would be 6, and negative 2 times 3 here would be negative 6. So this middle variable has a least common multiple of 6. To get to 6, we have to multiply this 2 by 3. We have to multiply the 3 on the bottom equation by negative 2. Very good. You guys see what she did? You understand how she decided to multiply? From here on out, it's stuff that you know how to do. So let's go through this part somewhat quickly. 3 times 3 is 9x plus 6y equals 3. And in the bottom equation, we get negative, I'm sorry, I put 2 y's up there. Oh, it's x. Negative 8x minus 6y equals positive 4. Okay, when we add them together, Damien, what do we get? Mm-hmm. 1x or just x, good. Mm-hmm. Good. Equals 7. So we have x equals 7. Carson, how do I find what y is?
Put 7 in for x.
Good. Which equation? Doesn't matter.
Top.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but we'll use the top. So 3 times 7 plus 2y equals 1. Can you finish solving that for me?
21 plus 2y equals 1. 2y equals -1. Y equals 2.
Good. Adam, how can I check that to see if I'm right? Not sure? Paul, can you tell me how you would check? Which one? Not either one, because we already used the first one. So we have to use the second one to check because we already used the first one to find out what y was in the first place. So 4 times 7 plus 3 times negative 10 equals negative 2. You get 28 minus 30 equals negative 2, and that is true. Negative 2 equals negative 2. Okay, take a look at the next one. I want you to think for a minute about what you could multiply those two equations by in order to get something that would cancel. So we're going to pause for just a minute. Okay, Will, what could I multiply those equations by? Top one by 2, bottom one by 3. Good. Works out the same as the other one because we happen to have a 3 and a 2 again. So what do we end up with on the top, Will? Hang on. Okay, going on. 8x plus 6y equals, what was it, Will? Good. Negative 38. And the bottom equation?
6x, 6x.
No.
Negative 6x.
No, 3 times 3. You're multiplying like Aiden today.
Oh, poor Rose.
Roasted hen, dude.
Yeah, we made one.
Negative minus 3.6, yeah, 6 points.
Yeah. Well, I'm no better than you guys. I was writing an X instead of a Y before, right? Okay, then what do we end up with? Negative 30. Good. Okay, so then when we add these together, Courtney, what do we get?
17x.
2 negatives, so add and keep the sign.
Minus 2.
Good. Okay, and then dividing both sides by 17. Anybody know what we get?
Negative 4.
-4. Okay, good. X equals -4. Aiden, how do I find y?
Put that into one equation.
Okay, so let's use the top one, I guess. Okay, finish solving that for me.
Negative 16.
Good,
Plus 3y equals negative 18.
good,
Add 16.
good.
And 3y equals negative 3, negative 3. Like what?
Y equals -1, good.
What was that you said alive?
Math.
Okay, now how can we check this? Damien?
Plug them into the other equation.
Excellent, you had this question before, now you got it. Good. So 3 times -4 minus 2 times -1 equals -10. We get -12. -2 times -1 is +2. And that is true. So we know that we did that correctly. Okay, your assignment
Finish the paper.
is to finish the paper, but if you don't get to the last 2, that's okay. So your official assignment is 17, I forget what the last 2 are.
14.
Yeah, 17 through, actually, there are only 8 of them. Let's go 17 to the end. The last 2 are just, you have to manipulate the equations first because there's like an extra X on one of them, so you have to combine like terms.
Yeah, he's the Russian.